Hello, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be watching Rings of Power Season 1, Episode 7.
Woo.
We've been enjoying the series so far. Yara's already actually seen it. She's seen next season as well. But she recommended watching it and reacting it with you all. This is my first time watching it though, so I'm enjoying it so far. There have been a little bit slower paced times, but last episode we kind of left off on a cliffhanger with Mount Doom forming. So that was pretty intriguing, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Hopefully we get some resolutions. Resolutions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But leave a like if you're excited, and let's just jump into it. I do kind of like this. It's calming.
It was written by Howard Shore,
Who's that?
the guy that wrote the original music. This is the only one that he wrote, though, for the series. Everything else is done by this bear dude.
This does sound Lord of the Rings-ish.
Mm-hmm. It sounds more Lord of the Rings than other stuff, yeah.
Run?
It's the fire.
Yeah.
She's hearing, not horse hoofs.
Oh, no, I know, but get out of the fire. Oh, there's a horse. Horse is on fire. I wouldn't breathe heavily there. Breathing all the ashes. Oh shit, who's that?
That's the other guy, Antimo.
The one they don't really care about?
No, the one they like, but they, he always just is on the side.
Oh, the head guy? Or the lieutenant?
So
Which one of them's a lieutenant?
him.
The one standing
Mm-hmm.
up. Oh, okay. So it's the other friend that they joke around with and stuff. Okay, that's kind of a bummer. He didn't live long.
They're like 18.
Huh?
Said they're like 18.
Yeah, so he didn't live long. Yeah. Well, then there was one. Is that where they're planning to camp?
Mm-hmm.
They tried.
Mm-hmm.
We ask for
Children, the will of a king should be counted as dross to be cast to the wind.
They are having a difficult decision to make for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure what the right answer is. I mean, presuming since we know what happens in Lord of the Rings, they're going to let them mine the mithril. Unless there's something else that happens to keep the elves living.
Truthfully, I don't remember much of this episode.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know, like... I don't know, it's interesting, because, like... I'm kind of in agreement, like... It's just going to pick up on the mic.
I'm sorry.
I kind of understand the king. I don't know. It's interesting. Oh, it looks like he's going to try to talk his father into it. Talk the king into it.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why it took the leaf for him to come to that decision.
Well, I mean, he knew about it, but, there was no proof. Elrond just brought them proof of that the tree was dying.
Yeah.
Not that the mithril would actually do something.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It's interesting. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I also like, what are the hobbits called again?
Harfoots.
Harfoots. I like their storyline too.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we go back to them. I don't think we didn't really say anything about them, but
Mm-hmm.
I do like seeing them.
Mm.
I don't know, it's interesting. These, these episodes, I feel like we have less to say about this show than I have had to say about other shows.
Yeah.
What are you so bothered about? It isn't your fault.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Oh, it's 100% her fault.
How much further until we're clear of this smoke? How long have we been clear of it?
Nearly a mile.
I see.
She blind?
From the hot ashes falling on her.
Do you?
Only Grey.
That sucks.
Remember what her father said?
Keep walking, both of you.
Don't go.
Like my
Because
horse. No one need notice. Valendi.
No, what'd he say?
he said, "Don't go, because if you go, there will only be darkness."
Oh,
And now she's blind.
yeah. Interesting.
Also, it took me the second watch to catch it.
Yeah. His dad's handling it well.
Yeah, but like, they're still pulling people out of the rubble. There's still refugees and stuff that are coming. So
They saw him die, though.
they didn't see him die. They just got blasted back by the fall.
Yeah. Oh, would have been hard to live that.
Valendia, please.
I saw that star falling. Should have just let it alone. Eleanor tried to tell me, Mother. But now I understand. I'm just a Harfoot.
Mother's not super supportive. Mother's not super supportive.
I mean, she doesn't really know how to support. I mean, it's like Nori's just, your average teen, and the mom is trying to protect the entire family to make sure the family survives now that the father's injured. So,
They can travel more, or are they staying there?
I think they travel again.
Well, that sucks. How are they going to move? Nora and her family.
Same way they were moving.
The same way they were moving, they sent the guy off.
Well, yeah, but like Nori could still pull the cart.
Well, they're going to get left behind now.
What do you smell?
Ashes. Nothing but ashes.
You lost on purpose.
My aim was never to defeat you, but to gain your ear a while longer.
Elf lies.
I was winded.
Now he's lying.
Blast it. She's the elf.
He didn't give him a chance.
I mean, technically, you already said no.
believe it? It's not yours anymore.
Well, dang.
Yeah. It's kind of like the sad part of the series.
What, the father and son fighting?
Well, yeah, but it's more about like how long it goes on and just like they both feel that they're in the right, and so they're constantly up against each other.
So, him taking his, what do you call that? Medal?
That's his like crown, basically, as a prince.
So what, he's saying he's no longer a prince?
He's saying he's no longer the heir.
So who's going to be the heir then?
Either he could pick somebody else or he could pass it to a grandkid.
Interesting to make that decision. Feels a little hastily.
But I mean, when we're angry, we do stuff in haste all the time.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm just not... I don't know. I agree with Duran. Duran?
Durin.
Duran. Yeah, I agree with Duran, but it also could be because I like the elves.
Mm-hmm.
That could be partly why I agree with him.
Yeah.
I like his friend.
Elrond?
Elrond. Yeah. Yeah, I like him. Not very good with names.
We know.
And they sent him away.
I don't know if I asked her.
Oh, you should ask her. You should ask your friend. I'd like to know who they are.
I think they're like they're like a sorceress of some sort.
What was it say? What does it say here?
Nothing.
Doesn't say.
Yeah.
Is that the names of the actresses?
Mm-hmm. They're just witches or mystics. That was it.
Oh, that was rude. And once again, like, Narda?
Nori?
Once again, what?
That's an easy one to remember.
No, it's not. But once again, she, goes out of her way to cause a fit and gets everybody else in trouble.
Yeah. But, like, in this case, it wasn't really her fault because she was just trying to be like... All she was saying was, hey, he went the other way to, like, put them off the trail. But she doesn't know who they are.
Yeah, it would have been better to just stay hidden.
They would have found her anyway.
You think so?
They're mystics.
So they already knew they were there?
Probably.
They acted like they didn't know they were there.
Well, they weren't of use at the time.
Is he going back looking for him?
Never have pulled the elf on board.
Recall correctly, he's like Brago's great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. The horse.
Who's Braille?
The one that Aragorn rides.
Huh?
His hair looks surprisingly lush. For having wandered through the woods.
And the ashes.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice all three of them lived But it's a shame what happened to the guy's son,
Isildur.
Isildur. Yeah.
Really should remember that name.
Why? He's dead, supposedly.
It's Aragorn's like great grandfather.
Is he Isildur?
Mm-hmm.
So he's not dead then. Oh, that's exciting.
He's obviously not dead. You don't get Aragorn without him.
Yeah, but I didn't know he was related.
It's the whole monologue at the beginning of the Fellowship.
We're not watching The Fellowship.
No, but you've watched it.
Yeah, many times.
So you should know.
I'm not big on lore. Like, it just doesn't stick with me.
You see what I have to put up with, people.
What? They have to put up with it too.
Unfortunately. Next.
What do you mean next? We're having a discussion. But we have to pause because the music playing. We can't just talk over the music. But it gets us blocked.
It's their theme song. Bronwyn and Arondir.
And we just keep walking.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do we do? We swim, swim, swim. Oh, 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 oh,
I
oh.
love to swim.
Oh. That's nice of them to go find him.
Mm.
Get warn him about the magicians.
Mystics.
Aren't they the same thing?
No, magician tends to be male.
Oh.
At least in the scope of Lord of the Rings, which they don't really have magicians because you just have wizards, mystics, and sorceresses. Sorceresses tends to be reserved for elves, mostly.
Why are you so knowledgeable?
Because I paid attention?
I pay attention. I just have a different brain.
What's her name? Nordic?
I was calling her Narda from RuneScape. Did you catch that, Fletchaholic? But Nori, or Lori, no. Nori. Yeah,
because
yeah.
her name is Eleanor.
Eleanor?
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's what Nori's full name is Eleanor.
Eleanor? They've never called her that.
Yeah, they have. Her mom has.
Oh.
And her mom's name is Marigold.
How do you remember names? I process things differently, and everybody gives me a hard time. So screw you all.
I just feel like with like a show, we're 7 episodes in and you can't remember the names.
No. How is this a surprise to you?
I don't know. I guess I was never watched a show with you where you forgot names. Granted, this show does have more names.
We never
than
talk
normal.
about names. I don't remember like we watched Monk. I don't remember all the names on there.
But you remember the main ones.
Monk.
And
Captain Stottlemyre. Is that right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember all of them. I don't know why names are so important to people.
Because it's what someone is called, whether it's in a show or in real life. If you can't remember a name of somebody, then it's like saying that they're not important enough to...
That's not what it's saying.
That is what it's saying.
Well, it might be what people feel like it's saying, but it's not what I'm saying.
But it is.
But it's not. I literally can't remember stuff. Like, it's not like I'm trying to, like, oh, I just don't care. I just won't listen to, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, it's not like I'm purposely forgetting stuff. What?
Nothing. We're almost done with the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Road like this, Yester Eve.
Mr. Eve?
The wound soured overnight. I thought to try and
So
treat him on the
yesterday,
road,
but in the evening.
Anyone gonna help him get on the horse?
Nah. See, he did just fine. Almost passed out doing it, but he did just fine.
Keep it. Soldier.
Seal it up.
I forgot about this.
Is it a Balrog of Mordor?
No, he wasn't from Mordor.
Oh,
My children!
so but it's a Balrog.
Cast up your sun cloaks and your helms.
Oh, it was good. Enjoyable. Glad we got a little bit of conclusions.
Ooh, hey, look. It's his great grandson.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Another name I didn't know.
Did you know that his grandson was in the movies? He was one of the soldiers in Gondor.
No, I didn't know that. Where'd you learn that?
Magazine.
But no, I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting.
I really feel like after... Like, I just feel like season 2 just goes faster. There's a little bit more action, a lot more yelling, at least for me.
Yelling?
Oh, I yelled a lot during season 2.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Yeah, I enjoy it. I don't understand, like, the whole name thing, though. Like, I just don't remember names.
I mean, like, I get that, like, names are hard. It does take me a while sometimes to learn people's names, but, like, I guess when it's, like, repeated names, or names that are frequently, commonly repeated, like, it's just baffling when the name isn't remembered. Anywho, that's the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying watching us go through this. Like I said, some of the episodes are they're a little slow. This one wasn't too terrible.
No, it was intriguing. It sucks the queen's blind now.
Blind as a bat. But, I mean, like, that's super important that, like, and like I said, I didn't catch it until I watched it this time through when her father, like, warns her to go, or about going, and that, like, all will be there is darkness. First time I watched it, I was like, okay, and darkness, and then I was like, okay, and she's blind, but, like, watching it again, I was like, oh, that's what he meant by darkness, got it.
Well, he probably didn't know he meant that.
I think he did. Well,
but then why didn't he just say you're going to become blind?
Well, I think he was thinking more of, like, like the world will darken, but that could be interpreted as her world will darken because her world has darkened. She can't see. So,
yeah.
Definitely still interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely glad I'm watching it a second time just because I'm catching some of the things that, like, I know what happened, so it's like, oh, this is clearly for, like, I just missed it the first time. But, yeah.
We'll mention to see what happens with the Mithril, too.
Mithril.
If anything. But now there's a Balrog down there, or it's probably always been down there, so that's sketchy as hell. But yeah, if you enjoyed watching, let us know. Let me know if you have trouble remembering names too, or if it's just me. What do you guys think? What's your favorite season so far, 1 or 2? Obviously, I don't know about 2 yet, so. But I think we'll keep watching it. as long as there's still interest. I know Fletch Hog's been watching these. I know Stink of Lumbee was considering watching these, but we shall just we'll keep plugging along and keep making contact for you. So hopefully you enjoyed. I'll leave Ice Guys' channel in the description if you're interested in book reviews. And without further ado, that's it. What?
Without further ado, that's it. I'm gonna
we're
start
done.
saying that at the end of class. Without further ado, that's it. Leave.
That would be funny. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.